All right. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Miss Dre, and I am the hostess with the mostest. I'm Miss Dre, and I wanted to start off my podcast with giving just a little intro about who I am and why I started a podcast. Well, I am a mother, a wife, a sister, a cousin, an aunt, a great aunt. I am a friend. I feel like I am a confidant. I am a counselor, maybe. I'm a teacher. I am an entrepreneur. And so I wear many hats. But one of my most prized hats that I wear is that I'm a Christian. I believe in God and I walk by faith. I recognize that there are some things that I have not learned and that I'm yet to learn, but I understand that when God calls me to do something, it is my duty to step out and do it. And so I've been called for quite some time to start some type of production. Before it was YouTube, then it was, I don't know, TikTok, and then, it was Instagram, TikTok, and then so podcasting came along, and so I just continue to research and try to feel my way into what avenue I wanted to go into. And so God continued to press upon me, okay, you need to get something out there. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see what this podcast thing is about. When I initially started looking at the podcasting, I saw that there were a lot of audio. And I was like, well, God, you gave me this space. Then I was like, well, maybe I can do something with video. And so I started seeing some other people that did podcasting with videos. And so I was like, bingo, there I am. Because I was going to go back to YouTube, and I may still go back there. But right now, this is where my home will be. This is where I will be airing different shows. And so my goal is to highlight those that are doing things in the community. I want to bring a light onto those that are doing positive things, that are walking into their destiny. I want to be a motivation to anybody that comes across my page, across my podcast. I want to inspire. I want to lead because God has given me the gift and the talent and the mind frame to be a leader. And so I know if you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you've heard me say several times, He made me great, so let me be great. And so I feel like that is one of the characteristics of a leader, is being great and walking into your greatness. Not that I'm better than anybody, but knowing who I am and whose I am allows me to walk in my destiny and to be that person that He has called me to be. Through this podcast, you're going to meet some people that you may not have ever seen before, you may not have heard before, but like I said, I want to highlight them and the greatness that they're bringing forth. I want to bring awareness to certain things, breaking generational curses. I want to highlight the importance of being an independent woman and being an independent man, not leaning on anybody, but holding your own and being able to carry yourself and live out your life to the best of your ability. I want to highlight those people that are trailblazers. I'm from a small hometown. I always recognize where I come from, and we have the pleasure of having our very first African-American mayor. And so I'm going to bring him on. I'm going to bring other Black people who are doing great things, who are starting that path to make sure that the little ones are able to follow in their footsteps. I want to highlight those areas because when I grew up, I didn't see a lot of people that were my color that were either on TV, that were doing major things, owning their own businesses. Now I see a plethora of us doing it and doing it well. All right, LL Cool J. But yeah, so I want to highlight those people that you won't see on TV. It won't be the Nicki Minaj, it won't be the Janet Jackson, it won't be the Tyra Banks or the Angela Bassett, but it will be your neighbor. It will be someone that you may see in the grocery store, somebody that you cross paths with and not really knowing who they are or where they come from, but I want to be able to highlight that on Miss Dre. So I hope that you stay along for the ride. I know I have a lot of growing, I have a lot of learning to do, and if I wait until it's perfect, it'll never be aired. So right now, what you see is what you get. And that's all I can do is put my best foot forward and continue to grow in the process. God told me to just step out there and make it do what it do. One thing that I did say that one of my friends asked me, well, what are your podcasts gonna have? I'm like, it's gonna have a little bit of everything. It may have me flowing like kit this one here for me and my DJ. I'm the dopest female that you heard thus far. MC Light, look, I ain't got the bars like she do, but I may throw a little bar in there every now and then. I just really love life, and I just love having fun. I had a former co-worker say she loved my vibe and she liked my energy, and that's all that I'm here for. I want to bring positive energy. I want to bring a positive vibe, so that maybe you can go and say, well, look, if Miss Dre doing it, I can do it. And please, by all means, do what you do and do what makes you happy. Don't go into anything and thinking that you're going to do this for your parent, your wife, your husband, your children. Do what makes you happy, because look, that's what I'm doing, and I am the happiest I have ever been. I have worked in jobs that I really enjoy. Like I said, I'm a teacher. I work in a brick and mortar school, and I love the kids. I love interacting with them and love interacting with my coworkers, but it just wasn't my desire to continue teaching. Now, if God calls me to go back into the building, I may do that, but I'm still gonna have Miss Dre rocking and rolling. But right now, He's called me into these spaces, and I'm just gonna try to fulfill that to the best of my ability. So like I said, please continue to ride with me, continue to rock with me, continue to watch as I grow into my destiny, as I walk out my faith, and make mistakes on the road, but I continue to get better and better each time that I come forward. So listen, I have some great stuff lined up for you. I meet some dope people, and I want to share them with you. And so we just gonna see what our Miss Dre brings to the forefront. I'm not gonna tell you who's gonna be on, but I will say that it's gonna be fun. I want to try to make it as fun as possible. And like I said, I'm gonna continue to grow if you'll continue to ride with me. All right, so bye for now, but please tune in every Thursday. Every Thursday I will be dropping something new. And if I don't drop it on a Thursday, I'm gonna get it in on one day out the week. But my goal is to drop every Thursday. The only reason that I probably would not, and that's not gonna hold me back, because I'm gonna record in advance if it's a birthday or something like that, or a holiday. But I'm still gonna drop it on Thursday. So we'll just make sure the recording is done and we get ready to post on Thursday, so that I can be consistent. I want you all to hold me accountable. If you're looking for something, be like, hey, Miss Dre, what happened? Hold me accountable so that I can continue to stay consistent and bring you the best that I have. So right now I say smooches. I will see you next time. Thank you. God bless.